it's me, Miss Cooney. I'm back again, and today we're going to be doing some more RE together. So let's get ready for RE with Miss Cooney. Last week in RE with Miss Bell, we learned all about Yom Kippur, and this is often called the Day of Repentance in the Jewish faith. So it's a time when Jewish people come together in the synagogue to pray to God and ask Him for forgiveness. And during this period, Jewish people often fast for 25 hours. That's a very long time. Miss Bell also told us about a story that's often read during Yom Kippur that talks about forgiveness and repentance and saying sorry. Can anyone remember what that story was called? Well done, Jonah and the whale. Now, this week we're going to be learning about the Jewish harvest festival called Sukkot. So Sukkot is a week-long festival that happens about 5 days after Yom Kippur. And Sukkot directly translates into the festival of booths or shelters. During Sukkot, the synagogue will often build a community sukkah or hut, and many families build their own sukkah as well at home if they have the space. Now, there are 3 important rules for building a sukkah. So, number 1, it must have 3 walls. Number 2, the roof must be built from something grown, like leaves or branches. And number 3, you must be able to see the stars through the roof. Now, besides that, many people also decorate the inside of their sukkah by hanging things like plants and fruit, and even by hanging paper chains. And for the week of Sukkot, the sukkah becomes the hub of the home. So people eat in there, socialise in there, and often even sleep in there if the weather's good enough. During Sukkot, the Jewish community also make something called the 4 species, or the Arba Minim in Hebrew. Now, this is a collection of 4 plants mentioned in the Torah that are put together and waved around to rejoice to God, but also to bless the sukkah. Now, these 4 plants are a myrtle, a willow, a palm, and something that looks a bit like a lemon called a citron. But I wouldn't eat it if I were you. It will only leave you sour. Sukkot is celebrated because when the Jews were escaping the Egyptians, God came to them and told them that they would have 3 harvest celebrations, and Sukkot is one of them. A sukkah is built for a couple of different reasons. The first reason is to remind the Jews of the hut that their ancestors had to make and sleep in whilst trying to escape the Egyptians. And the second reason is to remind them of the clouds that God created to protect the Jews whilst they were escaping Egypt. So this week you have a couple of different tasks. So task 1 is about Sukkot in general, the festival, and task 2 is about the sukkah, the hut that the Jewish community build. If you want to do sheet A for task 1, then you need to fill in the gaps of the paragraph using your word bank at the bottom of the sheet. If you want to do sheet B/C for task 1, you need to read the paragraph and then answer the questions all about Sukkot at the bottom of the page. Then for task 2, for A, B and C, I want you to draw your own sukkah or hut using the rules that I told you at the beginning of this video. So you need to draw it and then label it and tell me what you've designed and why. Good luck, Year 3. I look forward to seeing your work. Remember, don't panic. You can rewind this video anytime if you need any help. Have a good week and I'll see you next time.